What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday. My name is Jake Hagan. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Saitama AMA that took place last night between the COO of Saitama, 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛, and the CFO, Manny. I believe he is the CFO. Yeah, he's the CFO. And they talked about a lot of things here for the Saitama Wolfpack. So if you were not able to catch it, we'll recap it here. If you are part of Wolfpack, you know what to do. Smash that like button. But we're going to be taking a look at 𝗪𝗏𝗡𝗅's tweet here. If you haven't yet, go follow 𝗪𝗏𝗡𝗅 on Twitter. Great follow, great guy on Twitter. And he said it best. A lot to unpack from the AMA today. I also have some notes on my phone. I just watched through it, and we'll be going over exactly what was talked about here. So an India centralized exchange partnership will launch in June, and he put in caps, Saitama will have its own centralized exchange. Now, they talked about this at the beginning of the AMA. Manny went into detail about it. Some things that happened. The deal was signed. It sounds like the contract was signed, but they didn't give us any information on who the centralized exchange is. They didn't give us any information on what the centralized exchange is. They just told us some numbers and some details. They told us about 1.2 million people are already using this exchange. It's in India, and that partnership, the rebranding, will take place in June. So I don't know if it's going to be called the Saitama Exchange. I don't know if they're going to keep the same name. I don't know if they're just going to make an announcement, but it sounds like the deal is going to be taking place in June. There's 1.2 million users. And when the rebranding does happen, all of those users will stay on the platform. So Saitama, and this is coming from Russell, his words, will have their own centralized exchange starting in June. He pretty much said that they want to own the decentralized aspect of crypto as well as owning the centralized aspect of crypto as well. I think ultimately it's going to take some time to find out who the centralized exchange is, but a solid move, I believe, to be purchasing or partnering with a centralized exchange. Let me know your thoughts on this partnership here in the comments. And then Russell also went on to say that they will be doing a pairing on this centralized exchange with Saitama. So on most centralized exchanges, let's say you want to buy a cryptocurrency, you compare it with ETH, you compare it with USDC, you compare it with USDT. Now on this particular centralized exchange, you will be able to pair your cryptocurrencies with Saitama. Next, they talked about 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, which is a company in Dubai that is going to be coming to Saitamask in June. So for all the cryptocurrencies on Saitamask, you will be able to buy with a debit or credit card. Ease of use, accessibility, love it, think it's great. Now, they also went into detail about two tier one exchanges. I almost want to stay away from this because I've seen this in the past with other tokens. Like they talk about it. Look, I want to see the confirmations that these happen first, but obviously still big that we're working on it. Two tier one exchanges have signed NDAs, just waiting on their call for listing. I mean, tier one exchanges are the biggest. For those that don't know, we're talking Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, and a few other ones there. Like I said, I'm not going to speculate too much because at this point, it does no good. I want to see the deal signed. I want to see the announcements made, but good to know that two NDAs have been signed in order to get Saitama listed on two centralized exchanges. They talked about staking your Saitama tokens on Saitamask. I believe the percentages are 2, 4, 6%, but we'll get more information when that comes out. Different blockchains coming to Saitamask. So currently there is ETH. They're going to be adding the Binance Smart Chain. They're going to be adding Polygon, aka Matic, as well to the Saitama platform, the Saitamask. So the big news here, I think the biggest news is that Saitama will have its own centralized exchange starting in June. We don't know the name of the exchange quite yet, but we do know is that they're going to be partnering with them. It has 1.2 million users, and Saitama will keep all of those users when they take it over. Who knows what it's going to be called? There will be some rebranding of some sort, and there will be a Saitama pair live on this centralized exchange. I think that's big news. That's the recap from the AMA with Russell and Manny, the CFO and COO. It's live on the YouTube channel at Saitama Official. Go watch it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and hope everybody has a great weekend. It's good to be back from Mexico. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace out, everybody.